Hey guys, MrWaheedulHaque here, back on another video. Today, it's been a long time. I bought this a long time ago, months ago, nearly over a year. It's just been sat there, so I've been buying all my parts slowly. And yeah, we've got enough to start building the PC now, I guess. Yeah. So this case is the Sekira 100R. Yeah, the 100R, I think. We'll be installing some case fans in it. So this is the first stage of the gaming PC, I guess, installing the cooling fans for the case. As you can see, everything's still new. It's got all the protectors on it, screen protectors, whatever they call them. Yeah, I've just had it. It's not caked in dust because I have a cover over it while it was sat there for months. So yeah. Okay, so this comes pre-installed with 1 exhaust fan and 3 intake fans. So I'll teach you all about that. I've got 4 fans there. I don't actually need 4 because I wasn't with the first case I was looking at. You only gave the 1 intake fan, 1 exhaust fan and 1 intake fan. That's what I bought 4. This case was my secondary choice, which I just randomly bumped into and seen it. And yeah, this one comes with all the fans, so sorry guys. I'm dying. Oh fucking hell. High pitch. Maybe I need the new turbo inside of me. Okay, so yeah. So this has 3 fans already. 1 at the back as well, so 4 fans, and it supports another 2 more at the top. These are 120mm fans, so you got 1 there as well. The ones I bought is 120mm as well, but yeah, because it only supports 2 at the top, I should have actually bought 2 140mm ones instead. 140 is bigger obviously, so what's the benefit of a bigger fan? It just runs slower. It can run slower basically and give the same amount of airflow, so you'll have less fan noise. That's the difference between 120 140. You just get better, less noise basically, and a bit more airflow. It depends on what speed it runs at. So yeah, I'll show you. So what comes installed is 3 120mm ARGB fans, which are obviously them, and 1 at the rear ARGB fan 120mm as well. Alright, and then it supports, you can put, if you do 2 at the front, which is 140mm, you can only put 2 at the front, so having 3 is better in that sense. But where the choice is here on the top, where you can have 2 120 or 2 for 140, I say go for the 140 because it'd be better. But I bought these fans before the case, that's why, and I got them cheap as fuck, like £2 each almost. That's the price. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm not going to bother changing them, because if I do, it's going to cost me quite a bit. Rear up to 120, so yeah, that's maximum support. Alright guys, so what tools I've got so far with me is literally just screwdrivers and this night light. So this is my reading book night light. It's very useful for not just night light stuff. I use it for when I'm doing my laptop repairs and stuff. Just pop it on there because it's got a clamp. Pop it on anything really. Oh, okay, let's not do that again. Literally just pop it on anything. Pop it there. Just anything that will hold it in place. You know what I mean? I could stick onto the end of this table. Hold that in place, you know. And then it's touchless operation, so you press it there once. There you go. Very bright. You also have the yellow light if you don't want the that kind of thing. Alright guys, let's get back to this now. Alright, so I'll show you the fans. So these are ARGB. ARGB fans are basically LED ones that light up, that you can control ARGB. So yeah, the fans we're installing is the Game Max Rainbow. I've done an unboxing already, so go check it out if you want to see more info on it. But yeah, these are decent speed. You can do 200 is the lowest it goes and 1100 is max. Airflow is good. 12 volts. Hydro bearing, so it won't vibrate much, hopefully. And yeah, Okay, the fan is a 3-pin power adapter, so I don't think that will give any control of the fan speed with actually. 4 pins usually give control, so I don't know, we'll see. And the rainbow connector is a 3-pin header, which is the ARGB, that's 3-pin, which is normal. Alright guys, so you can install these fans either facing this way or that way. So as you can see, there's a difference. Alright, so you got the logo on the back. I'll show you the front of the fan. This is all about airflow and stuff. So as you can see, the fan with where the logo is, but there's no cage. So the cage is this thing here. Can you see them lines? That line, that's your cage. Where your side is, this side where there's no cage, it's just a fan showing. That's the way the air is gonna flow. So air is gonna come in this way. So how it's set up is there's 3 intake fans obviously. So intake is anything that flows air from outside into the case. Now this is inside the case, so it can't be intake, but it is still flowing that way. So what this is an exhaust, so all the hot air is going to come this way, and because it's pulling in air from here, it's going to be pushing it out that way. So you got a good flow there. So these fans, I want it exhaust as well because it is on top. So we're going to face it where it's inwards again like that. So the MSI logo, or whatever this logo is, going to be facing downwards, and the cage is going to be in the top. So it's going to be pulling up because heat rises as well. So you're going to be getting all the exhaust air upwards out the case, out the back and out the case, and all your air is basically coming in through here, these channels here, coming in through these 3 fans. So because we'll have 3 fans intaking and 3 fans outtaking, exhaust fans basically. So yeah, should be hopefully good enough. And then on top of that, we're gonna have the power supply is gonna have its own fan, so that's gonna be drawing air upwards from this way if I decide to put it that way. And then the graphics card, if you get the triple one, that's gonna have more airflow. The CPU is gonna have its own fan, which is gonna help push air in that direction as well. So yeah, I'm gonna set everything up properly. So right now we're doing the case fans, like I said. Let me take this apart. So oh fuck me guys, I'm dying. Alright guys, so first thing first, what I'm gonna do is take this glass off, because to do anything we're gonna need access to the top anyway. So I'm gonna take this glass off. So to do that, what you need to do is, let me put my camera somewhere so you guys can watch me do this. I don't know where my tripod is, guys. I left it in the garage last thing, but I can't find it. Either it's been stolen or I don't know. Let's see if this is good enough. Nope. What is a good stand? Maybe this. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall. Can you see, guys? I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, so get this out the way. How well is that picking up? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. That's your back screw, another back screw. Feel the glass in loosening already. So all this glass is held in with is this, basically this top. There you go. So you need to take this panel off to access the glass, and then we lift it from somewhere. There, just lift it from the bottom. Yeah, get out of place. I'm going to put this down somewhere so I don't drop it. Hopefully that picked up on camera well. Not entirely sure. Alright, so alright, so as you can see, you got the fans. So this is the cage I'm on about, this cage here. That just means air's flowing in this way. Oh, you can't even see it. So as you can see, this case is quite enclosed. So where the air's coming from is the bottom. The bottom is actually fully open. So air's going to flow in from underneath on these side channels here for these fans. So the airflow is not going to be the best, but should be good enough. Okay, so these fans already, as you can see, this has a 3-pin fan header. I think the ARGB one's already plugged in or something. Yeah, ARGB one's already routed through here, so I'm guessing it's already plugged in. We'll have a look anyway. Yeah, it looks like it is pretty much. Okay, so now, so yeah, okay. So here, as you can see up there, there's the fan slot. So the screws here obviously. So if you have the 140 mil, you're going to be using the bigger screws, obviously, the wider ones. If you have the 120, you're going to be using the smaller ones, which is what I'm going to be using. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And that's your dust filter for the top. Simple, easy to fix, easy to change. I'm actually going to take that off for now while I install these fans. Alright. Oh, look at that cage, guys. So yeah, the big screws I was on about is this one, this one, this one, this one. That's if you're using 140 mil. I'm using 120 mil, so I'm going to be using this one, this one, this one, this one. That's one fan, and there's another fan there. Okay, guys. But yeah, I'm going to take the back case off actually as well, because we're going to need it just to put these wires through and maybe connect the ARGB up. Let's see. So I don't know how I'm going to show you this one because I can't see anywhere to put my phone, but this should just pop out like the other one. Yeah, so just lift it from the bottom, pull it up. Alright guys, so that's the back cover off. So like I said, just lift it from the bottom, lift it out, it'll be done. So yeah, that's the cable management. It's not the best at the moment. So these are the CPU fans. As you can see, that's one. There should be another two of these somewhere. There's another one not been placed properly, but best, I mean, 1, 2, 3 fans. So we're gonna need 3 wires for that one. And then that's your 2.5-inch SATA drives you can put there. And yeah, they put everything in there, guys. Just take all this stuff out for now. Yeah, everything's just bunched up everywhere. Why did they put that in there, man? That's tight. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Oh, never mind. Pop it out like that. Okay. These are your screws. That looks like an ARGB wire. We'll have a look at that in a second. But yeah, that's your other hard drive bay. Oh, it's quite nice actually. Not bad at all. Oh wait. Right guys. So yeah. Oh shit. This is why I wanted to keep this out of the way. I don't want to break it, so keep out that way. So yeah, these are the ARGB controllers. At the moment, it looks like every single slot is used. Oh no, we've got 1 slot left, so we can fit 1 more fan on there. Why did these ARGB look like they're not even plugged in properly? Make sure they're all in. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you can plug 1 fan into here. As you can see, ARGB, got 3 slots there. So one of the fans will go into there, and then another one. We can either plug straight onto the motherboard, or I've got another splitter that I bought, so I can do that. But yeah, let's go ahead and install this fan for now. Alright, so yeah, we've got the bare bone PC now. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna get the CPU now. Not the CPU, the fan. Okay, so as you can see with the fan, you get your screws, your 4 screws to install it. This is your ARGB adapter thing. That's gonna give you the RGB lighting. Don't know what this end is. Is that meant to come off or what? I don't know. Can't tell, guys. And yeah, and you can either power it straight from your power supply or from a motherboard header. And as there's 3 already in use from there, I might power it straight from the motherboard, not the power supply. I mean, we'll see guys. It all depends how much of them CPU fan slots there is on the motherboard. So yeah. So I'll show you how it's going to look. So this is the side that air is going to be pulled in. So because we're having as an exhaust fan, we want it down, so the air is going to, we want it facing down, so air is going to flow in from this way out the case. And yeah, I'll show you how it sets up, all of it sets up. So you got 4 corners there. So yeah, if you can see, there's one hole there. You line it up. Can you see that? So just line it up. That does not line up very well. Almost. What about this screw? Nope, that don't work. Maybe it has to be one direction. That lines up. Bottom one lines up. Okay. So yeah, that's perfect there. Like that. So yeah, that's how it's going to be. Where the outside's facing like that. And then all the wiring, we're going to route it through one of these channels here. So it's not messy. But yeah. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to untie all these cable ties for now. So I can maneuver it all through there first. Okay guys, I've done that now. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to line this up. Don't know how I'm going to show you this though. Might set the camera up there again. It's not the best angle though. So I don't know guys. Can you see much from down there? No good is it guys? Oh, okay. Oh wait, I might be able to use the PC case itself actually. Let's see. How are we going to do this guys? Alright, this is how we're going to do it guys. You know, watch it from a top down angle. 1 second. We're going to watch it from top down angle guys, okay? Right. So I'll get your screws ready. Got 4 screws out. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is line this up. First get all these wires, bring them out as wide as I can. And because the wires are here, you want it fan facing this way. And I'm having it, yeah, that's the right way. So I want the wires facing this way so I can pull the wires through here. So it's less messy. See that? Easy mess gone. Straight through the grommet. Push it straight through. I'll put it on the other side. There you go guys. Just leave a bit of slack. Then I'm going to line up to those bottom ones here. Got one line there, one there. Yeah, pretty much lined up almost. There you go, that's perfectly lined up. So now what I'm going to do is grab these screws, twist in by hand actually. Maybe not guys. I'm going to have to use a screwdriver, so I'm going to pause the video and screw these in. Alright guys, I've already set up the night light because I was struggling to see these holes. So it needs to be perfectly lined up, otherwise the screws doesn't go in, it seems. Either that or I've got shit screws, so I'll have to get the other ones out. So good thing I bought 4 fans. But yeah, let's see what happens. I've turned the PC on the side as well. just because I was finding it difficult. Alright guys, wish me luck. Alright guys, I got one screw in after all that time. So yeah, all it needed was a lot of brute force, so I had to brute force it quite in. Do you hear that? Is that a crying baby or a cat? I don't know guys, but yeah. So yeah, just I had to brute force my in because it's quite a tight fit on these screws. It's not the best manufacturing, but for £2 fans, what do you expect? So yeah, go ahead and put all the screws in now. Let's see if I can show you one. That's pretty much lined up pretty well. All I did, make sure this is a bit straight. Yeah. Okay, that's not straight anymore. Yeah, so alright. Yeah, that's not straight anymore. Let me go ahead and I'll have to pause this and do this with 2 hands. Now guys, 2 of them in now. Does it still wobble much? Yeah. Might be able to show you one of these going in. So you're just doing that, tightening it all the way in. All these are lined up now, so just gonna tighten these both in, and then yeah. Oh, so much bloody hard work. Let me turn that light off for now. Alright. So all 4 screws are in. It's very sturdy. Oh, that's not gonna move at all. Yeah, fan spins good. So yeah, I've set you up as an exhaust fan. So air is going to be pulled from inside the case out the case. This is the top of the case, so obviously it's going to rise up. Okay, and for now we're set. This is all set. Very sturdy, very sturdy. It doesn't wobble a bit or move. Okay, so this wiring we'll sort that out on another video. Stay tuned for the motherboard video. I'll be doing on that. So for now I'm just going to install this last fan. So let me get another one out and then we'll install that there right next to it, and then yeah, all the case fans are done. So let me go ahead and install that. Same thing again, take out, route the wires. So I'm going to route the wires either through here. Yeah, it's most likely going to be through there. So I'm going to get the wires, bring them through there, and then hide them behind the back, and then just put the 4 screws in. Yeah, it's a bit tough to get in, but once it's in, and it's really nice and tight. And yeah, can't complain. So let me go ahead and get another fan out now. Now guys, so as you can see, this is how it's gonna sit. I've routed the wires through the back here on the first one, and yeah, it's become quite a mess now. So yeah, I'm gonna head and pause this. I'm gonna try to find my tripod for the next video. Hopefully this is helpful enough. You should be able to grab what I'm doing. So yeah, all I'm gonna do now is screw these in. I'm gonna flip the case over again so it's easy for me to do it, because I'm gonna need a bit of force, because these fans are cheap, so the screw holes are quite tight. They're like exact measurements rather than a bit of slack. So yeah, let me go ahead and try it, guys. Now guys, I'm gonna show you the last screw, because all the rest are in now. These ones actually go in a lot easier, so I'm guessing the first batch were just a bit defective, not made to measure. So yeah, all you're doing is screwing it into place like that, all the way down till it's a bit tight. There you go. Now all the screws are in place. Ooh, very sturdy, doesn't move, shouldn't vibrate. That's very good. Yeah, and turn this light off so you don't have too much light. There you go. 2 fans installed. I'll take that off now. There you go. So these are going to be pulling in air from the case upwards. So airflow is going to come. 1 second, let me flip this around so it's easier to see. Alright, that's one heavy motherfucker. Alright, air comes in through the front. So we've got 3 fans here. So air is going to actually come through the bottom here. There's a massive gap. Don't know how well you can see that. And through the side here. I don't think this side. Oh yeah, and this side as well. So air is going to come in this way. So what's going to happen? You can imagine air flowing in here. You have all your hot components there. It's going to be pushing the air over that. And then this fan's going to be pulling the air from here, taking it out. These fans doing the same, pulling the air from inside, pushing it upwards and out. Okay, so now all that's left is to install the filter. Where's the filter gone? Oh crap. Magnetic filter. Pop that back in place. Perfect. Sits nicely. And then reinstall all the case things. So what would go next? This side panel. But before all that, basically, for the wiring, like I said, it's quite a mess at the moment. That's because the motherboard's not in yet. So these are the wires that I put in today, this one and this one. So with these, all you're going to do is route them through here, tidy them up with a cable tie. And yeah, so this 3-pin one, that's your ARGB. So we can connect one of these actually up right now. So I might connect up this left one. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I'll just connect one of these up right now, so you can see how you do it. Alright. As you can see, 3 pins there. Is that long enough? Yeah, it should be. Is it long enough? Let's have a look. Seems a bit tangled. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so there's your ARGB. So if I pull this down, or do we want a wire? Let's see how far this wire go. That's not the ARGB, this is the ARGB one. So if I bring that all the way down here, we might not have enough length with this one. So it's best to take this one and try with this one. So all I'm going to do is plug in. So as you can see, 2 ports on this side, 1 on this side. There's your 3-pin adapter. Oh, just hiding behind this, there you go. 3 pins, 3 pins. All you do is get it there. A bit fiddly. There you go. Shove that all the way in. So now, there you go. Just make sure they're all plugged in. So now, that fan should light up. Whereas this fan won't light up yet, because I need to plug it into something that will light it up, which I do have another board. So I can get another board and plug that in if I wanted to. I got one of them spare. So I'll just 3M it on the back of the case or something. Either that, or I'll just plug it straight into the motherboard, which I might do anyway, because I have plenty of them ARGB slots. Alright, so yeah. And then the only other thing that's left is this, which is your power for the fan. So that's a 3-pin. I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I don't know how many my motherboard has. I'll have to get a fan hub just to plug these in, because there's quite a lot of fans. But yeah, it all depends how much my motherboard has, so I'll have to check. If not, we can always power these ones off straight from the power supply, but they will be running at 100% speed all the time, I think, if I do it that way. So yeah, we'll have to check. But yeah, that's how you install it. It's been quite a good successful install, I would say, with my very limited thingy. If I wasn't recording, I could probably do this in 2-3 minutes. But yeah, because I'm recording, everything's a bit of a headache, without a tripod especially. And guys, inside the box you also get this fan splitter, CPU to CPU fan splitter. So you get 1, 2, 3. So 3 of these fans will be covered. The other 3 I'm gonna have to either get another splitter, or hopefully hope that the motherboard has an additional 3 fans extra slot, but I highly doubt it. So I might have to get another one of these cables. So yeah, it was nice of them to include that. So all you do to connect these up is, right, so this is the fan thing. So as you can see, that's how it looks. So there is 4 pins, but these are only controlled by 3, so I'm guessing these can't be controlled. So as you can see, it won't fit like this. It's got cutouts, can you see? It won't fit this way because the cutout just doesn't work, so but it will fit this way. So I'll just show you that now. It won't fit. I'm going to show you. Let me put the fan. There you go. Right, so as you can see, you got 3 pins here. Let's bring this up. Take this cable off. Too many damn cable ties. Alright. So that's the one that's going into your CPU, the one on its own. The motherboard, I mean. So that's on its own going to the motherboard. And these are the other ends, as you can see. So like I said, it can only go in one way. So it won't go in there. So it can only go on this side, obviously. And there's a nice connector for it as well. Can you see? Just like that. Perfect fit, guys. So I can do that to 3 of the fans. So I'm going to do that now. And find 3 of the fans to connect up. So for ease of sake, I'm just going to connect the first 3 up. And then the 2 I just put in. And the back fan, that's going to have to be either connected separately or to another splitter like this. Okay. Took the next cable off. Don't worry about how messy it looks right now. We can all sort out afterwards. In a second. Put this one at the first one. This one's at the top. Just makes life easier. Okay, next one's in. And the bottom fan. Take this up too. Come on, come on. Sorry about the camera angles. That's the best I can do. Not much I can do about that. Alright, so yeah, let's connect it up again. Simple as put it in that slot. Finished. Now 3 fans are connected now to 1 adapter. Yeah, 3 of the fans will have power now, so we don't have to worry about that. Now there's only 3 fans left that don't have power, but 2 of them have these ports, so I might just be able to power them straight from the motherboard power supply, which will make my life easier actually. So I might just do that, because I know I'll have an extra one, at least one extra fan slot, fan pin for the back fan there. So yeah, hopefully that should be good enough. So yeah, just put your case back on and everything should be all good. Bob's your uncle, you know. Alright guys. Oh my gosh guys, look at this. I am a dumb bastard. Look at this. ARGB. And on this side, this is a bloody lid. You can literally take this lid off. If I can't pull it off, I'm gonna need 2 hands, so all you're doing is pulling that off. And then look, it's another bloody ARGB cable. Fuck my life. I could have connected these fans up together. I wouldn't need another splitter. Fucking hell guys. All that headache of wiring I've been doing, and it's so messy. It could have not been messy, because you can connect up to 6 fans on 1 ARGB slot. So I could have connected literally all the fans together in a daisy chain. So I might have to sort that out now, see what we can do. But yeah, that's pretty silly of me. Again, I'm a beginner, so yeah. What the hell guys. And the 2 of my fans at the top weren't working, because I think the splitter needs a SATA port plugged in, so I might take the case apart today and sort it out. And I might daisy chain these together, it'll be easier. Now guys, I've daisy chained it all now. So these top fans weren't working yesterday, but now they are working. Very nice, very nice. So they're lighting up now, ARGB. So all I did was daisy chain them here, can you see? So yeah, that saves my headache, and it leaves me a full splitter for free. So this splitter, I've got full splitter there ready now, but I do need to put a SATA cable in there to make it work. Alright, so yeah, you could daisy chain up to 6 fans together in one go without issue. So yeah, I've done 3 fans together. I could also daisy chain more and free up my ports, but why? Oh well. Wait, I do have a, what do you call it? I've got a cob LED strip. I'll test that out. I'll install that sometime. I don't know where I want the LED strip to actually go. Might put it just here, along here, but I don't want it to intrude the glass. I want it hidden where you can't see it. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for the gaming build. A lot more stuff to come. Looks pretty good. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Good night.